Welcome back to the farm. It's about 72 degrees. It's a beautiful sunny day today in Western North Carolina. I'm actually outside enjoying this warm weather, preparing for the not so warm days. I'm gonna start getting all my stuff together, and today we're gonna start getting some wood split to be prepared for this winter. We actually have a really good start to firewood for this year. I'm going to start with this big pile of pine that I have. I have some other piles of mixed hardwood scattered that I'm going to get to next. I have a structure, let's call it, down below. I don't know what the original intentions for that structure were, but we are using it for firewood. It's mostly held up against a couple of trees, and there's some random metal poles and tree branches holding it up. Somebody kind of just threw it together. But it seems pretty solid and it's going to work just fine for firewood for this year. So I'm going to work on that structure a little bit as well, but I'm more concerned with starting to get the firewood split. It's a good week for it. We have an entire week of 70+ degree weather. Feels like spring right now, but it's a good time to be outside and go ahead and get stuff like this done. So let's go ahead and see if this thing fires up after sitting for a year. Fingers crossed, because I don't want to have to split it all by hand. It's amazing to me how deceiving firewood can be when you start to split it. I got through probably about a third of the pine that I had piled up here, and I've already filled the bed all the way up. I did not think it was going to be that much. So that's great. That's good news. We're going to take this first load down. We're going to go ahead and take a look at that structure and kind of see what we can do to strengthen it up, I guess, for this year. And I don't know how long we'll have it, but for now it's going to work just for firewood. Okay, so this is what we are working with for storing our wood for this year. It's actually sturdier than it looks. You see what I mean? Yeah, give it a good shake. It's pretty sturdy. It's held up by a couple of random metal poles. This one somehow has become separated, so we'll take that out.
A birch.
A couple of birch branches and
Poplar.
Cedar and poplar and everything in between, it looks like. And I think the plan is, against this back wall of the structure, we're going to stack some pallets, and I'm going to try to separate the hardwood from the pine. There's more firewood in here than I thought.
Yeah, quite a bit too.
All right. So, some of this stuff.
Birch. There must have been like a whole birch field in there. Like half of this in here is
stuff
birch.
is kind of, well, that's good. Some of it's worthless. Okay. What we got going on here?
Did I just fall on you?
Well, it used to be a little wall.
Oh well.
Pretty rotted.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get some of those. BRB.
Something like that. And then maybe, just maybe we can balance some pallets on here and utilize this whole backside of that wood shed. Okay. I don't know, something kind of like that. Okay, I mean, I'm not trying to go after anything fancy, so that's one good corner that we can start putting wood on. Yeah, the goal with fixing this little shelter up for firewood storage is not to be appealing to the eyes, really. It's mostly just to be functional for this year. So I think basically I'm going to focus on just this back corner for now and try to start unloading the wood soon. And then later I'll start stacking pallets down this long side and filling it in as well. And if we end up with enough firewood, which I hope this is the case, that we actually run out of room in here, we put it in between the posts on our back porch last year, so we may do that again if we run out of space.
Hopefully we do run out of space, actually.
Hopefully we do. Well, it's not much, but it's a start. I'm literally just throwing pallets in here. are back. Same project, different day. We've got most of the wood unloaded from the truck, but I can't go any further until I get some more pallets here. If I keep stacking on this side, it's all going to want to fall out. So that's a good start. I'm very happy with it. The kids are working hard on starting to build up the kindling pile. Pull it off. Good job. Good pile you got started there. I've got about 7 or 8 more pallets. So I'm starting to build this wall along here. What do you think of my repair of this roof? It kind of blends in with everything else. Okay. Okay, first truckload is emptied, and I am happy with what we've got so far. I think I've got enough pine to probably do 2 more loads this size. I did work on something in spring that will help us through this year as well. I installed a mini split on the house, and that's already proven to be very beneficial on these chilly mornings. Our first 4 years after moving to North Carolina, we were unfamiliar with burning oil. That was not a thing out in California. So I was not aware of how expensive it is to fill an oil tank and burn it. We were filling one at least twice a year, sometimes even more. And I am thankful that that is something that we do not have to do anymore. Between the fireplace and the mini split, I think we're gonna do pretty good this year for staying warm. I will be back another day, and we will continue working on this project. I think the next thing will be getting another load of wood split, and then if I can get some more pallets in here, we'll be pretty close to being done. All right, well, preparing for winter is not all just about splitting and stacking firewood. That seems to never end. The kids are actually still busting up kindling. We're trying to get a good pile going. And what I am doing is I have climbed up, and I'm gonna go ahead and clean out the chimney pipe, and I'm gonna start working from the top and work my way down. Last year, I bought this little kit on Amazon. It has this flexible pole, and at the end has all these long rubber fingers.
Looks like weed eating.
And one by one, I start feeding them down with the drill, and I'm spinning that through the chimney pipe. And then as I get far enough, I add another piece. I think it's 25 feet, so it should be plenty of line to go ahead and do this whole chimney pipe. But it has worked really good in the past. So I'm gonna get up there, and I'm gonna get this cleaned out and make sure that it is safe and ready to burn for this year. Yeah, it's pretty messy down in there. That's how much buildup was on there. So let's start feeding this thing down. Something that I do with this pole, you know, it has these little quick release tabs for when you start putting the extra lengths on, but I like to tape them in addition to them locking together, because I think it would suck to get halfway down and for some reason that come apart, and now you've got this pole stuck down in your chimney and you're not going to get it out. So I like taping them as I go. as an extra precaution. And yeah, let's see how dirty this thing is. Okay, I was able to reach all the way down to the bottom of the chimney pipe, and I worked that flexible pole back and forth about 3 or 4 times. Jackson cannot take it. He has to go look down in the chimney.
Oh, it's not interesting as I thought it was.
Yeah, it's not as interesting as you thought. Are you glad you went up there though?
Yes.
Now you know?
Yes, now I know.
Okay. Are you gonna keep doing kindling or are you done?
Done for right now.
Okay. Wow, good job.
Pile.
That's a nice little pile. All right, well the kids are gonna help me try to finish up this pallet wall for our firewood. I've got 4 more pallets and I think that's enough to finally finish this thing. Hey, get off of there. Thank you.
She's dead in the window.
Hey, where are you? Where is she? Where'd she go? Oh, there she is.
When you're driving a stick shift, does that mean you use 2 feet when you drive?
Yeah, you have to. Julia, help me pick up that corner.
But when you're driving automatically, you only use 1 foot.
You're supposed to. Some people
So that,
don't, but I don't
so that
think
you
that's...
don't like.
Mama
so
doesn't
that,
use 2 feet.
so that you don't brake at the same time you are pushing the gas.
Good way to drive.
There's one more left. I'll get it.
Okay.
Where'd you say that?
If I didn't leave it out here, I'd put it back in the shop.
Oh yeah.
I probably did take it back up. Alright, good job, thank you. Now,
Wait, now I need
come
your
on, let
help.
me rescue you. Okay,
I just hold it.
yeah, just hold it right there and then just screw it into the log. Oh my gosh, okay, thank you. That was definitely a handful.
You said a handful.
I
You
did
didn't
say
say
a
what
handful.
kind of handful.
You're gonna come out the side if you go at that angle.
I know. I'm
You're
trying
gonna
to push it.
And now twist, yes, there. Good, good. It's okay, it's okay. Stop, stop. There. You're driving that screw too far in.
Oh.
Okay, you want to get another one at the bottom?
Yeah, I was already on it.
Yeah, that's good. Perfect. And you? Okay.
It's my idea.
Okay, good. Now let me have a screw from the drum.
That's gonna go up there and be like, what in the...
Okay, screw that on there.
Yeah, a little bit of angle so it'll hold it in better. And that's a tough 2x4. Oopsie.
Get a few more screws. Very good, very good. Push, push. Okay, good. All right, screw that in right there. Again, because I found this little 2x4.
Oh.
I just kind of wedged it in there.
The reason I didn't do it so far away so that we didn't hit another screw.
Okay.
I mean, it's
You
kind
know
of
what?
wiggly, but...
It's a little wiggly, but all it needs to do is keep the wood from falling off.
Hey, that's good. Hey.
Okay. Well, what do you think, guys? I think we can stack a lot of firewood in here.
Now let's go split more and then stack it. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, you heard it from the kids. We are going to go up and continue to split wood, and we will show you on the next video how much progress we've made. We really appreciate you guys joining us, and we hope that you will like and subscribe to this channel, and we will see you on the next one. Thanks.